stable signal. Okay, let me change this into something. Okay. Oof, wow, my hair is still a mess. Yes. Wow. Why did I go? What do I look like? I have a man bun behind. Maybe I should swap this sound setting. Can I change you to the speaker? Yes, thank you. Good. Feels much better now. Players everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Slightly lower, please. Slightly lower, please. No, I cannot read. No, not like that. I can't read the chat that way. Over here, over here, right here. There you go. All right. Now, let's see for the settings. Music volume, voice volume. Nice. Okay, create Windows. All transitions, text speed, that's too slow. I need it slightly forward. Active choice, stop skipping. Okay, stop skipping active choice. Maybe text speed should be slightly faster, so I can just skim through everything. Anyway. Well, how you doing, everybody? I'm gonna hold on. Probably some intro of this thing. Gonna get some stuff great. Okay. Such a hot week. Alright, here we go. Let's start ourselves a new game. Bloody Chronicles. This is Act 1. New Cycles of Death. I don't know what I'm doubting myself into here yet. That transition from the spooky music and background to this was unnecessary. You know what? I should change it back. I should use this. No, I think yeah, okay. Hi, Misato. Why are you so surprised to see me here? I don't know. Huh. Yggdrasil. Actually, no, I just look at the cover and it looks kind of cool, and so I downloaded it, so I don't really know what the hell is going on. Do what exactly, Misato? Misato-san. Ah, good. Good. Yes, yes, please. I would like that. Space and enter. I see. Control. Forward everything that I've already seen. Okay. Next part of our tutorial is the dialogue menu interface. See. Yes, I did notice that. Thank you very much, and all this too. Sota. Quick save and load. Auto mode. Go forward through remote. You don't need to press any button. Sit comfortably and enjoy the show. Thank you. Auto mode is my favorite button in the visual novel game anyway. Until the next choice. Game menu. Obviously. The side stories to be unlocked. Okay. I would love to see that. Dr. Hyde? Well, this is visual novel. Bloody Chronicles. Yes, it's very useful, Misato. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, but you never tell me who you are, though. Anyway. Ooh, look at that transition.
Yet, Kazuki?
Wait, hang on a second.
Hurry up, honey. We don't want to be late for the family gathering.
Is it English? Oh, okay. I thought it'll be in... Is there any Japanese?
Your father's already started the car and is waiting for us outside.
So I'm playing as Kazuki then?
Okay. Don't forget my present, sweetheart. Oh, you're adorable when you're angry.
Huh.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
Okay.
You're always a kid to me, Kazuki. Always.
Well, can't argue with that.
Just
Can't argue with a
remember
mom.
that
Okay.
I love you.
Come now, son.
Hmm?
Today's a special day where we get to spend some quality time with the rest of the family. Stop being so grumpy.
Stop being so grumpy. Yeah, Doctor. I know what you're thinking.
Your father's right, Kazuki.
Hmm.
We know you don't like crowded places, but this is different.
How'd
It's
you know?
our
Wait,
family.
how did you know? I really don't like crowded places. I really don't. I'm a social butterfly that doesn't like crowded places. It's kind of odd, I know. Isolating himself from the rest of the world, that's just me.
We haven't seen them for years. Aren't you curious about how your relatives are doing?
Oh no, I don't have to. I just open up my WhatsApp and Facebook, and they're all there. I guess yes. I just started the game. I mean, I just downloaded it. I mean, I downloaded it a few days ago. The cover looks so damn cool, though. It looks cool. And it has it is a visual novel. It's on Steam, so it was on sale. I grabbed it.
That's not good, Kazuki. You should socialize more.
You know that feeling when sometimes the games just know who you are inside, and the awkward moment where and the whole thing is freaking programmed, and then they just bombarded something very personal to your face. How do you react to that? That's it. Thank you for the lurk.
You will never get a girlfriend if you're so antisocial all the
Hey.
time.
Hey, Dr. Hyde, should we take this advice? Oh my god, this is kidding. This is,
Indeed. I'm curious to see what your future wife is like, son.
What? What?
Are you sure it's safe to take the shortcut by the mountain, dear? It's getting dark.
Of course it is.
Don't you worry. I know this road like the back of my hand.
Yeah, that you never actually looked at. You only look like this.
I've driven down this path for several years now.
I know, but it's snowing again. I'm worried that...
Oh, Yuki, trust me. It's going to be just fine.
Oh, the mother's name is Snow. What's the dad's name then?
Dear!
Huh? What the fuck? That startled me.
What? Ah!
What? An actual deer in the road? I like the transition though. Nah, I think it was a deer. It was not a truck. I'm pretty sure it was a deer. It was a deer. Well, he said that the police still concluded that their death was an accident because of brake failure. Like, excuse me? Brake failure, my ass? Okay, that really doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's kind of true though. Ooh. You know, watching this in a big screen is pretty fun. Actually looking at these two like I'm actually in the center of these two. Like, what am I doing? Okay, I should speed this up. I shouldn't just let it pan that way. It probably that's what he's doing. Billionaire heiress Kaoru Moriyama and Isao. Okay, created Yggdrasil. Ah, cold cases. Ah, nice. I know this is about investigation stuff. We're gonna be a little Detective Conan. Solve mystery police can't deal with, or police doesn't want to deal with. My efforts were in vain. I wasn't able to find anything. Okay. Their case remained a cold case even to this day. Nice. Again, the school rooftop bullshit. Now, I want to see if there is a Japanese settings. Language selection. Yes. No. No, I don't think there is any. I mean, language is for the text. I already tried that and I screwed up everything. So, let's do the autoplay.
What's with that attitude? Are you talking about me?
Who? You know, that one thing I do...
That is a no then. I've been talking to you for a while now, man. I see you've been zoning out like a zombie again.
One thing I do not enjoy at the very beginning, from the very beginning of this game, is how they transition from those, you know, deep, mysterious and spooky environmental music into this.
Must you be so cold towards me, dude?
I don't even know who you are.
Jeez. Anyway, I wanted to ask you to look at these files.
What are those? Got the Phantom.
This case is the real deal. Seriously, man, take a look. There's got to be something there.
Yeah, sure. You always say that. Uh-huh. You know, Suzumi doesn't like investigating serial killers. Why not? That's pretty cool.
I know that. That's precisely why we should change that.
I don't know.
Besides, I checked the police report on the Phantom and nothing makes sense. I mean, they've been really careless with collecting the evidence and everything so far.
Man, what a way to, you know, belittle your own police department. Well, serial killers are human after all. They're bound to make mistakes sooner or later. That's what it be.
Please, just take a look at the files when you can. Oh yeah, thanks, pal. You won't regret this. This case is...
Real deal, get it. I get it.
Okay, sorry. By the way, Suzumi's waiting for us. She wants to give us a little pep talk.
Pep talk? Alright, I'll be there in a minute. Relaxation days are over, yeah. I know how that feels. I've been pretty lazy lately. It's time to change that. I wonder why is Akito so keen about getting me interested in the Phantom case anyway. It's not like I can change Suzumi's mind about it. She hardly listens to a word I say. Start flipping through the documents. He could be making everyone look into the Phantom case, that's so like him to do something like that. I should probably hurry up and meet the other. Suzumi's calling me again. Okay. The transition, though, that's pretty cool. I like the transitions. Police officer near the right place. I wonder what kind of pep talk needs to be waiting for us this time. Three weeks later. It took him 3 weeks to get to the meeting room. Am I reading this right? He was taking everything at a slow pace, and then it took him 3 weeks to get the...
Are you sure about this?
About what? Straight in the eyes, huh? Yeah, obviously. It's very obvious when police don't have a clue what they're doing. They don't even know who exactly they're up against if it continues like this.
The body count will just continue to increase.
Yes, exactly. Wow. What's with the sudden... Why? Like, why? Is it necessary? If it's a hot day, you should just take it off before you even go into the meeting room. What's the whole point?
I really don't like doing this.
Hello, animators? What case?
True. Still, I have a bad feeling about this. I don't know why.
I'm sorry, but the voice acting and the animations, the image portrayed is just way off. Immersion broken.
Yes.
Probably worry about our safety, that's all. Could be paranoia. Why? 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 Why?
All right.
Welcome to Yggdrasil, huh?
Let's do it. Let's take the case.
Okay. You know what? I don't think you guys should even do anything, any of this, and just let her be at her previous post, and just stays like that. It is still very more immersive that way. That was pointless. The whole thing was the whole animation change was pointless.
Tell Akito to get ready.
This fits. This whole sentence will fit this. That's good. Now that fits. You see,
You have some salad stuck between your teeth?
what? Here's his name. Huh? Do I? What the fuck? The transitions are very awkward. It seems like it was forced. Same day, 9:11 p.m. Decided to call to inform me about the case, alright.
Yo, what's up?
Let's autoplay for her.
What?
We're taking the
Are you
case.
serious? For real?
Yeah, it took him 3 weeks to get him.
Sorry, man. I'm just so excited about this. This is great.
Pretty obvious.
So, when do we start? All right, I will. I can't wait to start working on it.
Right, yeah. Pretty excited. Wow, you slowly paced walk for 3 weeks to the meeting room. I don't think that was a indication of any excitement.
Come to think of it, I still have that shoplifting case to take care of. Darn. I hope she lets me on the Phantom case instead. I didn't forget about it. I did check out the crime scene yesterday. There wasn't much
Sure.
information for me to go on, and I didn't find out much.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks for telling me, pal. I'll see you tomorrow. Yup, bye.
The beginning. Okay, we're back at this. I just noticed that audio. That is a bit spooky. Huh. Oh, wait. Damn, I thought it was my PC. God damn. We used to have these dreams often, but now it's showing up more frequently. The hell is this? Okay. Is this some, Dragon Ball Power Ranger bullshit? I start to have doubts on that day. The harder I try to think of, the more the image pops in my head. What image? Oh, he's one of those people who wrote his passport on a PC. Look at that. I just noticed that. Oh, he writes his password on a PC. Oh. Old school, huh? I like the tone.
Finally! Think you could be punctual this week? Wait, that ship has already sailed. Try again next time, you sleepyhead. It's already noon. You have 30 minutes to get here or you're dead.
Okay, I guess. It's just... I guess I'm not used to the English voice actor to these kind of imagery. Just, I don't know, somehow it just doesn't... I don't know. It just doesn't fit.
I see a little motivation is in order. How about this? If you don't show up on time, I'll put you on the grocery store shoplifting case with Akito for the whole day. Wouldn't you love to work with your best friend?
Rather awkward. Really, really awkward.
Oh, you know I will.
I mean, voice acting is good. It's just that it just doesn't seem to fit the image that they're representing for the whole thing, you know? Seriously. Number 2. Part here is language. Yep. It is English. All right. Well, yeah, there we go. Hang on. I gotta wait for a while until the whole thing goes green again. There you go. Who is here that I found? I cut through the part instead. It'll give me a little more time, more breathing room, huh? Meanwhile,
It's almost 12:20. Do you think Kazuki will make it?
He'll be here. Don't worry.
Hey, I'm all for him being late. I need a buddy to work on a shoplifting case with me.
hey,
I doubt it'll happen. I'm pretty sure Kazuki will do everything in his power to avoid that shoplifting case, even if it means having to stay a good 1,000 miles away. The case is too simple for him anyway.
Simple? I'll have you know this is a serious case.
You wouldn't feel the same way if you were forced into it. Do you think we collected enough money at the concert yesterday? I saw a bunch of people there, so maybe we were successful.
concert? No, what?
Don't worry. I'm sure it turned out fine. After all, people will usually help out whenever tragedy strikes.
Kaoru's right. I'm sure you got a lot of donations.
I don't want to brag here, but I participated in almost every event and got the most points, so I probably contributed the most.
Really? That's the same thing as bragging, Akito. You always want the credit.
That's not true. I was just stating the facts. Honest.
The music transition, though, it's very awkward. It destroys the immersion of every scene immediately. As I was saying,
Jeez. Good afternoon. Suki. And technically, you weren't here when I called, so that does make you tardy. Can you make it on time for once in your life?
That's what you said it last time, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Why my frames dropping? Why is my frame dropping? This is not even a multiplayer game. This is not even a multiplayer game. Why am I frame dropping?
All right, let's begin today's briefing. As we all know, murder isn't new. People have killed for various reasons throughout history. Financial benefit, power, passion, you name it. Anything to satisfy their own sick, twisted desires.
Are we getting a history lecture now? I didn't sign up for this.
Akito, pay attention.
Facial expression does not fit the intonations. Again.
Yes, boss. I'm listening. Something about murder, right?
Good job, but you're still not off the hook for the shoplifting case.
Darn it.
I'm guessing you want bathroom duty too, Akito.
Ouch.
No, ma'am.
Moving on. Every murder has a motive, and every crime has a purpose. However, there are some cases where logic falls out the wayside. For these murders, the only explanation is that the person is simply irredeemable, a truly wicked killer. Not too long ago, we encountered a case involving a mysterious murderer known as Fumaki, whose gruesome crimes were motivated by his own sick desires.
Okay.
The next few slides will show you how capable this man is, and the horrifying acts he would commit just for exhilaration alone.
Is that a warning for the audience? Or just the or just the story?
Sorry for going off topic here, boss, but aren't we supposed to talk about the Phantom?
Patience, Akito. Everything in due time.
Akito, I think Suzumi is just trying to show us some similar cases, so we can prepare for whatever's going to come our way.
What do you mean?
Well then.
We don't have anything to go off in regards to the Phantom. Neither a motive, nor a method. We are starting completely from scratch. These cases may serve as a guideline of what to look for once we start our investigation on the Phantom.
Alright, this whole imagery, I don't know. Maybe the game is just not, I don't know, the game is just the way it is. And the girl talking is Kaoru right here, but this, and the one asking is, what was her name again? And this, what was her name again, and it's still there. and she's the one that looks like she's stalking, you know, it would be much easier if you just pop her out of the screen and let these two, you know, these two during this kind of conversation happens. No matter what language it is, it's not gonna work. Immersion broken again.
Kaoru's right. Looking at these previous cases can help us deal with the Phantom.
Yeah, just make her disappear when she's talking, and make her disappear when she's talking, and she's just there to listen. It's much better, wouldn't it?
Here we go again.
And why is that, Kazuki? I'm all ears.
Nothing about the Phantom.
Come on, man. He's still a serial killer. That's something at least.
Well,
Which is precisely why we're doing this. We may not have anything now, but if we keep going through our previous intel, we're bound to find something together.
I mean, just look at this image and listening to that dialogue again. Can you tell who's talking? You look at the image and man, the immersion is completely broken.
I think the
It's
reason
very
behind
hard. Seems
these
to be
murders
very
is
hard
less
to be
tricky
immersed in
than
the
they
game.
think. Don't worry, guys. We'll be able to discover the truth to these cases in no time.
And I'm pretty sure it's got nothing to do with the voice actors for voice acting in it. So. What can they do if the game is designed that way?
That's awfully optimistic of you, Akito. But you do have a point there.
I'm glad you guys are fired up about this case. However, let's just focus on Fumaki for now. I don't think we'll get through everything today, but we can always continue it tomorrow.
Come on! Let's work on the Phantom case already!
Aren't we all? I mean,
Idiot, I just said
Does that mean yes?
no! And stop being annoying!
It was worth a shot.
Any other stupid questions?
Well, do we have snacks? Just kidding. Nothing else for now.
For now.
Well, what if I have questions later?
Big bro, stop giving Suzumi a hard time.
What? I can't have questions? Like, what if the murderer is killing someone with a rubber chicken?
Moving on.
okay.
Is the camera ready?
Huh. Who? I have no idea.
Almost.
Hurry up. I'm not going to stand here forever.
Calm down, man.
Yeah, chill.
Great work. Let's start this thing. Keep the camera rolling, okay? Case number 48/15. Fumiaki, are you getting this?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, what's that smell?
The victim, Sakura. Hey, take a close look at the body. Zoom in right here. See that? The victim's body is tied up and twisted to resemble a butterfly. Look at the spine.
Yeah, I see it. That's really sick. And kind of impressive at the same time.
I like your mindset, Agent 2.
I didn't know you had a fetish for crime scenes, pal. Anyway, along the thoracic and lumbar vertebrae, we can see other limbs which are probably from previous victims. There are also pieces of leather, too, possibly a synthetic version made from Ugh, another human. It's sewn into her to imitate a butterfly wing. I guess... get a shot of this place. What the? Look at the walls. There are butterflies everywhere.
What is it?
Look here, on the calendar. The 23rd is marked in blood.
The date for the next murder, perhaps?
Most likely. We're going to have to alert the higher-ups.
But that means we only have, 10 more days to catch him.
I know that. I'm not stupid. Check under your feet. Make sure you didn't step on anything.
No worries, I've got this.
Check thoroughly.
Hey,
What?
did you have any dirt on your shoes before you came in here?
Yeah, like that.
Then I think I might have stepped on something.
Damn it! I just told you to watch out! Wait, what's that?
Not sure. Is this mud?
Mud? Quick, take a sample of it.
Already on it.
Hey, there's a little mud on the victim's body, too. It's mixed with... blood. Hey, give me a hand with this. I want to check something.
Sure thing.
Can you try to raise his hand up? Yeah, like that. Hold it.
What is it?
Give me your camera. I need to record this.
Okay, can you at least tell me what's going on?
There's a dead body in the room. What else is going on?
There's something under the arm right here. I can't see the entire thing, but...
What could it be?
Maybe the killer left something behind?
I can't see what it is.
Yeah, this is Steam version. They're probably censoring out.
Quiet!
It's...
Feather.
Told you! It's a rubber chicken.
a chicken feather?
I can't believe it's actually right. Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out. We're getting closer to solving this case. This has been our biggest lead so far.
You really think we can stop him?
I hope we can. How can anyone be so cruel to go and do something like this?
Yeah, this is twisted. You think the death penalty is enough for whoever did this?
I don't know. People who commit crimes like this aren't human. They're trash. In my opinion, they deserve the worst punishment available.
No question about that.
Oh, crap. The camera's on. Don't forget to cut that stuff out later. I don't think our supervisor will want to hear our little commentary on the criminal justice system.
Right.
I don't think they mind.
All right, so just take a few photos of the arm, and... Okay. Now, help me get her on her back. You got it?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Huh. Ah, crap. She's a heavy one.
Ugh, what is that?
What happened to her?
Damn, that's new.
Where are her organs?
I don't know. Look at this. Her chest is sewn, but her belly is left wide open. Take a picture. We need to get this too.
Yeah, I know. This gives me the creeps, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad it doesn't show me an image too. God damn.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right, let's record this. As you can see, her internal organs have been extracted, and with great precision, too. It's all cleaned out. Whoever did this knew exactly what he was doing.
Maybe our killer's a doctor.
It doesn't have to be.
More likely a surgeon.
Yeah, or an intern.
Right. One of those.
sorry, but how much longer is this video?
Why? Does little Akito have to go wee-wee?
Stop teasing me! I need to take a piss!
Are you kidding me? Stop being a baby and ask me nicely.
Even a baby would behave better than Akito.
Big bro is a baby.
Oh, wow. What a cringe dialogue.
You're one to talk. You still need to ask permission to go out at night.
Settle down, everyone. Go use the restroom, Akito. Everyone else, eyes back on the video.
So where do we go from here?
I don't know. Something doesn't seem right. I feel like we're still missing some clues. There's got to be more to this.
Well, from what we know, the killer selects the victims according to their hobbies.
Yeah, we got that thanks to previous cases. Nonetheless, it irks me how we always happen to miss him somehow.
It's like he's playing hide and seek with us.
That's Rainbow. The tape goes black and pops up again after a while, huh? It's been black the whole time.
I can't believe this. We
Now
spent
that's more
3
like it.
hours discussing who the hell knows what's in there. And instead of asking about other things, he asked me about spiders. I had no clue what he's talking about. So then he told me to look over here.
Butterflies on the wall. That's one oddball.
He asks me, what do you see here? What do I see here? I'll tell you what, butterflies. But then he tells me, look a little closer. Now, this little fellow looks like a butterfly at first, but if you take a closer look, you see it's actually a blue spider.
Hmm?
It's bird bunt spider. That's why we think the next victim could be a spider collector. Or maybe someone dealing with arachnids, I don't know. The problem lies in how we can go about protecting the next victim. We can't exactly go around and say, if you collect spiders or have a fetish for creatures with 8 legs, call us for protection. You might be the next target on a...
Cut it out. I see your point. Wait, you recorded our conversation, didn't you? Yeesh. Well, at least we have some kind of clue to help us locate the next victim. We just need to see if there are any exhibitions or museums nearby that have spiders on display.
Yeah.
How about Spider-Man Fanatic? Would that be a target too?
All right, we're done for today. Don't forget to edit the tape. Tell the others they can take the body for closer examination now.
Roger that, partner. Case 4815, end of broadcast.
Okay, any questions?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
That's a good question.
That wasn't the question I was hoping for. I really want to kill you sometimes, Akito.
Huh? What was that, boss?
That was the question. You can't be mad at that, right?
Sit down. And don't forget, you're not working on this case.
Man, why do I always have to miss out on the fun stuff?
Anyways, does anyone have any more questions?
Oh, I have one. For real this time.
You better not say that you forgot to flush the toilet.
What? No. Actually, I think I forgot to.
That's it. I'm gonna...
Moving on. I noticed that the tape wasn't edited. Is there a specific reason why they didn't edit the tape?
True. Bad editor, no.
Haha, very funny, Kazuki.
Save your comedic squabble for after work, you two. So does anyone else have any more questions?
How did they catch the killer in the end?
Now that's the question I was waiting for. First, tell me what you noticed. What are your thoughts on this particular case?
Gruesome.
There was mud, a chicken feather, missing internal organs, a marked date, and a spider symbol hidden in the assemblage of butterflies.
Yes. All the previous victims' bodies were found with their limbs severed. The police were unable to locate them before this murder case turned up.
The agents also said that the organs were carefully removed with surgical precision.
Okay, but what about the chicken feather? Could it be connected to a farm somehow?
Possibly.
Yes, exactly. Very good. All of these clues are instrumental in understanding Fumaki's state of mind.
What about the marked date?
It was the first clue to be discovered. Fumaki has never marked the date for his next murder before.
I guess he was getting more confident.
I hate to say it, but he let his confidence get to him, and as a result, he became careless. Man, he really let it slip. Wait a second. Do you think this could happen with the Phantom?
Yeah, it totally could. Everyone's bound to make a mistake sooner or later.
Perhaps. For now, the Phantom is doing a fine job in eluding everyone, and no one knows who his next victim might be. Furthermore, his motives and crime methods still remain unclear.
So, did they end up catching him?
Like I said before, the evidence from this case contributed to his eventual arrest. Two particular clues were instrumental in his capture. Can you guess which ones?
The mud and chicken feather?
I bet it's the chicken feather.
I'm sorry.
Surprisingly, yes. Good job, Akito.
What about the mud? It seems random, but...
You're correct. That was the other clue.
I'm guessing the mud meant the victim was held outside the city.
Yeah. Crime took place in a slaughterhouse.
Very nice. Now we're getting somewhere.
Well, that's great and all, but trying to search for an abandoned farm outside the city would take forever.
Yeah, that's the wrong mentality. It doesn't have to be abandoned.
The area is huge, and it would take weeks just to narrow places down.
That would be true, except... Remember the other piece of evidence?
Spider thing?
What?
That mud we mentioned earlier was analyzed shortly after this video. It had high concentrations of potassium and magnesium salts, which are usually found near Rippling Lake.
Oh, that definitely narrows down the area.
Wow, great minds think alike. I was gonna say that.
Sure you were.
Anyway, the murderer held his victim in an abandoned farm, so no one could interrupt his work.
Hmm.
After he was done, he either tossed the body in an abandoned warehouse, construction site, or demolition site. He also fabricated an alibi during this time. Once the possible locations were narrowed down, the agents were able to find 3 farms there. However, only 2 were abandoned. They split into groups and waited for the suspect to show up. On the night of the 23rd, Fumaki arrived in a big van and exited the vehicle while dragging a bag with him. The agents were then able to capture Fumaki on the spot. They also found the victim in the bag. Unfortunately.
What about Fumiaki? Who was he?
It turned out he was a former butcher and had also worked as a breeder in the poultry market. Hence the reason why the lacerations were so perfect. The tools for his murder were also found in the farmhouse. He called himself an artist and collector. Thus, the missing body parts for some of the victims, tongues, eyes, fingers, organs. He collected them as if they were trophies. The police found all the parts in his house.
That's really scary.
Well, it's over. It's too bad there's not much we can do about it.
No, you're wrong. We are doing something. We are helping make this world a better place by tracking and catching these criminals. We will make this world a better place no matter how difficult things will get.
Okay.
I agree. Anyway, that's it for Fumaki. I think we should move on.
Wait, now I remember.
You scared me, big bro. And stop yelling. We're in the office.
Sorry, I got excited, okay? So, where was I? Oh, right. I was thinking about that girl who was murdered. You know, the one that looked like a butterfly. Oh, right. I was thinking about that girl who was murdered. You know, the one that looked like a butterfly.
You mean Sakura?
Yeah, so I was on the toilet pooping.
Too much information there, Akito. Don't you have a filter?
Huh? As I was saying, I'm sure I saw this before.
What? You've seen Sakura somewhere before?
Huh?
No, the butterfly.
Not that. I saw this movie once where a girl turned into a butterfly and...
All the things you said today. This has to be the most idiotic comment ever.
Seriously? You were thinking about this while you were in the restroom?
Big bro, I think you need to go to the hospital later.
I think you guys should listen to him first.
Something wrong with your head.
Let him finish.
I'm serious, you guys. Don't joke around. Hey, Kazuki, you've seen it too, right? It was on TV. Man, you can be such a jerk.
All right, for the next...
Oh, what sentence did Fumiaki receive?
He was sentenced to double life imprisonment. I doubt we'll see him in the near future.
Tough luck. Okay, on to the Phantom case.
Akito,
What? Did I say something wrong?
do you have any documents pertaining to the grocery store break-in?
Yeah, I do. It's not like you gave me anything else to work on. I verified everything with the store owner 2 days ago.
What about the Phantom case files?
Yeah, I have those too. Wait, does that mean...
Yes, it means I'm letting you work on the shoplifting case. The rest of you, take a 10-minute break. We'll be discussing the Phantom case shortly.
But... I've had these files for days now. Haha, very funny. You too, sis?
Sorry, big bro. Kazuki's comment was too funny.
Suzumi.
Fine. You can lead the Phantom case, but you need to finish up the shoplifting case too.
Thank you so much! You won't regret it.
That was loud. That was extremely loud.
On all the cases. Well, definitely for the Phantom case anyway.
I'm already regretting my decision.
Okay.
I promise I won't say anything stupid. For the rest of the day.
Just get ready, Akito. The rest of you, prepare for briefing later.
Normally, Marvel will make sure what I think about the progress. I accept it will be delayed. At least we're getting somewhere. Anyway, Akito was managed to successfully do all the busy ones first, so
Hey,
maybe.
Kazuki, are you still thinking about the Fumiaki case? Thinking about the Phantom? Yeah. There's something else that's bothering you, isn't there?
Obviously. Maybe this case is a big deal.
Whoa. Akito was right for once in his life? I never thought I'd hear you say that. Not even in a million years.
Hey guys, what are you talking about? Kazuki, why are you so mean to me? You never tell me anything. Do you hate me or something?
Don't be silly, Aki. I'm sure that deep down inside, Kazuki likes you. Kazuki may be a jerk most of the time, but he does like us as friends. If he didn't, he wouldn't have been able to stand being here for so long. Isn't that right, Kazuki?
I guess you're right. But why the long face, Kazuki? We're friends. Cheer up. And stop being so serious and distant all the time.
Kazuki's just worried about something.
Worried?
About the Phantom case.
The Phantom? But I thought the Phantom is just another wannabe.
Well, that was only an assumption. Kazuki just read the documents, and he thinks the Phantom might be a real deal after all.
I get it now. Kazuki's worried he'll look stupid in front of Big Bro. Don't worry. It'll take a lot more than that to look dumber than my brother. Huh? What do you mean?
Never shuts up.
Hey, I'm nothing like Big Bro.
Sorry, Aki. I'd have to agree with Kazuki here.
I mean, the big bro thing, you know, you guys might as well use Akito's full name by mentioning her as the name and just write it big bro here.
I mean, of course.
Literal translation doesn't fit the conversation. It just makes it sound weird.
Still different from my brother.
That sentence works.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, back to work.
Shut up.
Look who's talking. You didn't even want to take the case earlier. Why are you in such a rush now? Yeah, I know, sheesh. There's no need to get mad at me. We'll take care of the shoplifting case and the Phantom case. We'll hit these criminals straight in the balls.
Too much information. Big Bro, you really need to watch what you're saying.
See, this is what I meant, you know? A little sister calling her big bro all the time in English, it just sounds weird. Under what circumstances that they would, in any English speaking culture would actually call the brother a big bro. Yeah. Only Asians do that. In English, it doesn't work. Just call him by his name. We already know that they're sibling. That's enough. You know, it's so weird.
Oh, come on. Don't you want to catch them?
Sounds cringe, man. So, ugh. It sounds like you guys are reinforcing the little sister thing. You're forcing it. So the immersion is lost again. I'm sorry.
We never said that we didn't want to. Just be mindful of you say. You'll get in big trouble one day if you don't.
Semantics. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. Kazuki, you remember our talk on the roof?
What?
Are you being serious right now? Because I can't tell.
He's mocking you.
Are you a mind reader? What other psychic powers do you have? Anyway, do you remember the little boy that was murdered?
Yeah. I don't know jack shit about that. We didn't talk about that. All the information was just suddenly blasted to my face. Wow.
Yeah, that's the one. It turned out that he wasn't killed by the Phantom. The police investigated the matter, and there was a lot of inaccuracies. You won't believe who confessed to the murder. Hey! I'm not done talking! Someone from his family.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
It is pretty obvious. For most of the child murder cases we've seen, the culprit is usually a family member.
Man, Kaoru, you should have kept that a secret. Now everyone knows about it. So it turns out the kid was adopted. That's why he was spending most of his time playing games. He kind of mentally locked himself up in his own fantasy world.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you're not talking about your sister.
Hey, I don't lock myself up in some fantasy world. Huh.
So you are adopted? Oh boy. That was a trick question and you just bluntly admitted.
Hey, just because I play games doesn't mean I'm antisocial. I'm very friendly and outgoing. And there's nothing wrong with playing games with friends every so often.
Okay, are we changing the topic from who killed this kid to why is my sister an antisocial person who plays video games all day?
Hey, you're the hopeless one. All my friends call you a noob and tell you to play Tetris or something.
Do you think they'll ever change? Drew, shouldn't we stop them?
Nah.
Fine. Hey, you two! Could you please stop bickering and get back on topic?
But
she...
Yeah, we know. Akito's stupid and Aki's naive. But you guys are still good people. Alright? Moving on.
Fine. After further investigation, a lot of the evidence didn't make sense, so the police started to think that this couldn't be the Phantom's work. They interrogated the boy's family again, and this time, there were tons of inconsistencies. That's when the police knew something was up.
So they found out who did it?
Wait, don't tell me. Kazuki, are you psychic too? But yeah, someone confessed to the murder the next day, or rather, that someone was discovered by the police.
What do you mean by that?
Was he dead?
Stop reading my mind! I already have a psychiatrist for that.
Wait, you went to a psychiatrist?
How strange.
Let me get this straight. So the police found the body of the person responsible for this crime. Was there a written confession?
Yes. Ha! Wrong. It was actually his grandpa.
But why did his grandfather do it?
His grandpa suffered from Alzheimer's disease, so he didn't even realize he did it. In his letter, he wrote, "Please forgive me. I only meant to scold him, not hurt him. I had no idea what took place until the interrogation happened. All the memories came flooding back to me afterwards."
That's horrible.
Yes. Depressing.
I got it because I'm a super awesome detective. That's where.
That's not an answer.
That doesn't answer the question.
Exactly.
Bro. And it sounds awfully suspicious.
Yeah, that's the police record. You're high school students for fuck's sake.
That hurt my feelings. Alright, fine. I was preparing the documents for the Phantom case and visited the police station recently.
And the police will just give up to this kind of information to teenagers? Wow.
I told you, I'm a super awesome detective, and I use my charm and charisma to get the scoop.
Oh, I guess I can leave that.
Hey! Power Ranger! Are you going to stand there all day?
I told them to hurry up, but all they wanted to do was talk about the child murder case.
Very funny.
No one asked about the case, Akito.
Let's go back to the briefing room and finish up the meeting.
Okay.
Huh? What's the matter, Aki?
Do you think I'm naive, big bro?
Sis, don't you worry. I will never let anything bad happen to you. I'm your big bro, remember?
Okay, then let's go. You're always late to the meetings, big bro.
Hey! You tricked me! And for your information, it's Kazuki who's always late, not me!
And they have very awkward conversations, moments. Though. I don't know how to feel about it.
Okay, kiddo, give us a scoop. What information do you have on the shoplifting case?
May I ask a question first?
What is it?
Since I'm in charge of this case, is it okay for me to sit in your seat for today?
Shut the hell up.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, just kidding. But it would be nice if I could, you know?
Well, if you do all of my paperwork, then we can talk.
On second thought, I don't think I want to be boss anymore.
All right, everyone, let's get back on track. Akito, what do you have?
Right. The burglary occurred on December 22nd, 2015. The suspect stole a carton of cigarettes, 2 bottles of scotch, and 1, frozen chicken.
You're never going to live that one down.
Akito, at this rate, you're gonna become a legendary chicken detective.
I would pay thousands of yen to create a new division for that.
It's all your fault! Now they won't shut up about it! Can we please just focus on the case right now?
Yeah, the conversation is all over the place.
My, you're finally being serious now. Is it because we're laughing at you?
Ha ha ha!
Yeah, the whole thing about being immersive. I mean, I can understand that they're trying to build up some, the relationship between these characters. Understandable.
I thought so. Aikito's right, everyone. It's
But
35
it looks like the
PM and
whole
we have
case
to
that the
research
Yggdrasil,
this
this group, is just a bunch of jokes. This whole club was like useless.
As I was saying, the store owner reported the burglary to the police in the morning, but the police decided to hand the case over to us as they've got their hands full with other cases.
Do you?
Anyway, I went to the store and the owner told me he closes the shop at 11 p.m. every day. However, when he arrived to open the store at 8 a.m. the next morning, he noticed that the back door was broken.
Okay.
Maybe someone doesn't like him? Or there's a competitor out to get him. Did anything like that happen before?
No, this was the first time. He doesn't really have any competition in the area.
Did you ask the neighbors? Maybe someone saw something.
Yeah, I did. But the area is pretty quiet. No one saw or heard anything.
Footage, surveillance camera.
Oh, right. I took the tape and watched it, but the quality is really bad. You can't see the culprit's face. I have it somewhere here. Oh, here it is. I'll play it now. Let me know if you guys notice anything peculiar. Okay, according to the footage, the burglary took place at 2:46 a.m. Here, you can see the suspect taking a carton of cigarettes and 2 bottles of scotch. And here, he's heading for the... Chicken. As you can see, the suspect is limping on his right foot. Therefore, we can narrow the search down to people who limp.
Hey, Aki, do you think we should tell him?
No. He's so focused on the case right now, it's hilarious. Besides, Suzumi wanted to use this opportunity to teach him a lesson.
He took the frozen chicken and headed out the back door. That's the end of the tape. So, what do you guys think? Wow, you're good. Yeah, that's all I got. I still don't understand why anyone would want to steal those things. Wouldn't it be faster to just go to the cash register and take some money? That's far more valuable than some frozen chicken.
Oh my gosh, this is too funny. I can't hold it in anymore.
You see, we don't understand why they're laughing at a guy talking about frozen chicken. It is a case after all. Yeah, the whole group is like it's just like for fun only. It's not really a serious thing.
Okay, it's enough. I can't take this anymore.
Huh? Did you notice some other details that I missed?
The case is closed.
What? I don't understand.
The perpetrator reported himself to the police yesterday.
Wait! What?
It was the store owner all along. He and his friends had a little too much to drink the night of the crime. He was too drunk to remember anything. When he came home, he saw the frozen chicken in the washing machine and had no idea how it got there. So he decided to view the tapes. When he saw that he alone was responsible for the theft, he immediately called the police.
I told you the video quality was bad. You saw it for yourselves. I didn't pay attention to that.
Of course you didn't. You don't pay attention to anything except the Phantom case.
You were so busy thinking about the Phantom that you neglected the details and failed to call the police when you had the chance.
Sorry, but we had to teach you a lesson. You need to keep your priorities straight. Yeah. Wasn't it obvious?
No, it's not.
That's exactly why we didn't tell you. If we did, then you wouldn't want to do the briefing, and then Akito wouldn't learn his lesson. That's where you're wrong. The whole point of this charade was to help Akito realize his flaws. He doesn't pay attention to the details, and he gets careless when his mind is preoccupied.
Yeah, all this information about character not paying attention to detail, is it important for me who doesn't even know what the details are? And does it matter in the, grand scheme of the whole entire story? The whole emotion is the entire story of this mystery and the murder case just gone. Completely gone.
Yeah, what Suzumi said.
Precisely.
Man, I'm sorry I let you down.
I'm glad to hear that. Just make sure this doesn't happen again.
So, since the case is closed, can we look over the Phantom case now?
Yes, but it's too late to do it today.
Yeah. Besides, Kaoru and I still have a concert to catch.
We also have some paperwork to catch up on. Let's get these done so we can all go home.
All my hard work. Fine, boss.
Aww. This is taking too long. And I'm getting really hungry.
Now that you mention it, I am a little hungry myself.
Still have no idea what the whole story is about now.
Alright, go and
Completely
order something.
gone. The whole immersion is completely gone. I don't know how they got a good review, but it's just not getting into me.
Yay!
That's what I'm talking about! Can we stop with the chicken jokes?
Okay. Enjoy your meals, everyone.
Okay, sometimes later.
I'm so tired, and I feel like eating something again. Man, dinner was delicious.
Yeah, the food was pretty good. Don't you think so, Kaoru?
I'm not sure.
Aw, what's wrong?
I don't know. I don't feel that good.
You look pale, Kaoru. Here, let me help you. Do you need me to get you something?
No, it's okay. I'm afraid I won't be able to go to the concert, Aki.
Oh, I see. I understand.
Is this game really rely on the player to literally go to the main page, and look up who these characters are, what they do? Because I have still no fucking idea. So far, I only know that this girl and that guy with the green, Akito, are siblings. That's it. I don't know who these are, what they do, who they are, what they represent. I still don't know. And I don't have no idea what this Yggdrasil theme that they decided to build up is just to solve cases, but the whole immersion is just not there.
I'm really sorry, Aki. I know the concert's really important to you, but my
I don't get it. It's been 1 whole hour and I still
I can make use of
can't
tea.
tell who these are. I just know their name, that's it.
Medicine at home.
None of them. Are they school kids? Are they college students? Or what? What are they, you know? It just doesn't make sense.
It's okay, Aki. I'm thankful that you're so concerned about me, but I'll be fine. Really. You should hurry up and go to the concert.
No proper introduction for the characters.
I can't go to the concert
I
when you're
guess.
sick. It wouldn't be right.
The world
And
building
I'll
is
feel guilty about it
incomplete.
later. I'll stay with you.
The introduction also is completely gone. From the very get-go, from the very beginning, there was this girl that just popped out and gives us the tutorial of what button to press, and I still don't know who she is and what it represents. All I know that she's the one telling us what button do what. That's it. And then she's gone. And like, what? What the hell is this game?
That's sweet of you, Aki. But I don't want you to miss the concert because of me.
Yeah, why are these two going concerts? There's no explanation whatsoever on who they are and what they're doing.
Big bro, can you do something for me?
And stop calling their brother Big Bro. I don't think any English-speaking people call their brother Big Bro. They call him by their name. They call him dickheads sometimes, but sure. It's so cringe.
I think I know what you're going to ask, so...
I knew that you'd say yes. You're the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey! I didn't say yes! No, I just don't like it when she doesn't hear me out, you know what I mean?
You're in good hands, Kaoru. Big bro is the best.
Thank you. You really didn't have to do that.
Of course I do. You're my friend.
I don't know what to say.
It's my pleasure. Well, I gotta get going. See ya.
how are you going to get there? It's getting pretty late.
I think I'll be able to catch the bus if I go now.
I doubt you'll get there on time by bus. Let me take you there.
Might as well go with her if you... I thought the reason you're not going with her is because you can't go with her.
Don't be silly. I'll be fine.
Ah, conversation doesn't make sense.
Aki.
No, you should rest.
Yeah, you should rest. And then you want to go with her. You want to send her. You can't go with her. You apologize. You can't go with her, but now you want to rest.
You're so stubborn.
Man, dialogues are so all over the place, man.
Kazuki? Kazuki? You okay? Are you sure? You seemed like you were dozing off. Could you give Aki a ride to the concert? I'd go with her, but I don't feel so good right now. I know you're still working on some papers, so if you're busy, that's totally fine.
You know what? Since this is a first choice throughout the entire 1 hour and 30 minutes of the game, okay. I'll say... Sure, why not?
Thank you so much. I owe you one.
Thank you, Kazuki. I always knew we could count on you.
Wait for me. Give me a minute. I hope you'll get better soon. I'll call you when we get there.
Thanks. Have fun, alright?
Is there a way for me to go back to the... Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so I pop a quick save. Done. No. I was this way.
Thank you so...
Okay, I can go back here.
I always knew we could count on you.
Alright.
Wait for me. Give me a minute.
I just wanted to save right after the first choice. Or save right after before, supposedly. I want to save before, but I can't tell where or when those choices coming up.
Thanks. Have fun, alright?
I will. Bye, everyone. And thank you, big bro.
That just sounds cringe.
That's all? No big hugs or something? I'm the one who's stuck with babysitting duty here. Be sure to text Mom so she won't be too worried.
Aww, you're worried about me, aren't you?
Whatever, just go already.
Drive safely, Kazuki. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait for me!
Okay. So they're not high schoolers, alright. The whole thing, the world building is so incomplete.
Do you know where the Freedom Stadium is? It's near the main square. Then hit it! You know, as in, let's go? Huh? Oh, okay. Ready. Hit it! Okay, let's go! I am not staring at you. Wow, that's different from your usual responses. Can I ask you something? This is just between us. I won't tell anyone else, I promise.
Okay.
Why did you join Yggdrasil? Sorry. I guess it was inappropriate to ask you that, huh?
Yeah, why did you? You already gave us the explanation of you joining, but...
Yes? Huh? Personal? I don't mean to pry, but... What? I thought it was an accident. We could have taken this case. Why didn't you tell us? What? Suzumi knew about this? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah. Okay. Double checking. Okay, good. Here's a question. Am I gonna have a concert?
Oh, sorry. It's a charity concert for the children from the orphanage.
World building is super slow. Inconsistent too.
Huh? Of course. There are a lot of unfortunate people in the world. We have to help them.
True.
I know. But still, I want to believe in a better world where what I do matters to someone and helps that person regardless of who they are. It doesn't take much to put a smile on people's faces or to make them happy, you know? So if I have the chance to give happiness to others, I would take it. My parents taught me to always have hope and help those in need. That's why I want to do good deeds and show people that good can triumph over evil, even if you have to take baby steps to achieve that. I don't think so. And you can call me childish or idealistic. I don't care. Do you think I'm childish, Kazuki?
Personally, I think you are.
I don't. I just want to know, that's all.
Yeah, of course she does. She won't ask that question if she doesn't care. Hey, it won't even be a topic of her and her mindset if she really doesn't care.
Don't look at me. What about you? What do you believe in?
Short version or long one?
Any. As long as it's longer than a word.
Short version it is then. Mazi.
You're joking! Seriously? It's not that. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
You could at least believe in me, you know? Yeah. One day I'll be able to change the world.
Yeah, no comment on that.
Hey, you just did. That's it. I'm going to kill you. But that's besides the point. You need to do something else besides work, you know? Well, I don't know. What do you do outside of work? Any hobbies?
I have no idea. I like to boggle my brain sometimes.
Yeah. Very funny.
Okay.
Just answer my question. That's not an answer. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe a little gaming, but nothing you're into it. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly me, yeah.
Oh, I see. So, what are you doing after work? Aren't you bored of doing nothing?
Sleep.
I have an idea. Why don't you come with me?
No.
Come on, it'll be fun.
I don't like crowded places. Yes, exactly.
You always say something like that. Oh, I'm not a fan of crowded places. Oh, there was that time I was trapped in an elevator. I can't watch that superhero movie because my parents died when I was young too. Whatever, I give up. I'm not going to force you. I remember my first time at a charity concert. When I was 11, my friend from school got seriously ill. They said it was encephalitis. After a while, she stopped coming to school and had to be hospitalized. I tried to visit her every day. Eventually, her health worsened. So in an attempt to help, the school decided to host a benefit concert to raise money for her. But despite our efforts, the doctors were unable to save her. Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to talk so much. Thank you. It's fine. I should be able to make it on time. What were we talking about? Oh, right. Aren't you bored of doing nothing?
Not really.
I'm not forcing you to attend the concert, okay? Just answer my question. Can't you just try to think of something that interests you?
If I had the equipment, I'll probably do it.
What's the first thought that popped into your head?
Playing my guitar.
That would be so cool! I never went abroad, but I would love to see other places and meet different people. Yeah, a friend of mine will give me a ride back. It's all taken care of.
Okay.
I can't wait to get there.
No, wait, there, just walk.
You and your weird sense of humor. It's okay, we'll make it. By the way, thanks for giving me a ride. I hope Code is doing okay. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just curious, you know? You don't think that's a little... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! You big meanie!
Okay.
Yay! Alright. I'll be fine. I can see the other volunteers, and my friends should be there too. Thanks again. See you at work tomorrow.
Yeah, solitude's a good thing. Wow, that really tings. I don't even see an image. It doesn't even show. I mean, the whole concept is like it's trying to make us immerse with the entire world that these characters are living in, but the conversation, the dialogues, it just doesn't explain anything. It just breaks every single immersion there is. Music playing in the background, and it's just the switch up is so awkward. It's like they're trying so hard to be immersive, and it falls off a little bit. I still have no idea what the hell those guys are. Who they are. I just know their name. Okay, one of them are siblings. That's it. They're all working in this Yggdrasil company so far. And it took me like almost 2 hours to figure that out. Should have introduced to the character properly though. You wish you had a ride right now. Looming sense of disappointment. Check. I guess I'm ready. Let's see the video. Quickest way was probably crowded. It's a bit traffic. Okay. Random streets should be calm and available. No problem. Yeah, these new background music. I understand what they're trying to imply, but it seems so forced. You don't have to, you know? You don't really have to. Because the moment I stop, the whole thing stopped. Yeah, see, by reading the dialogue, it's like, it sounds so intense. Because you're so damn late. Despite being the only person who always late. Doesn't seem to be important, you know? It seems like it wasn't even important at all. This is the second time it's happening. And I don't know, the emotion is just completely gone. I'll try. I'll drive through it. I mean, you can't really judge a book by its cover. That's for damn sure. Yeah.
It's 9:55. Perfect. I'm all set for the debriefing. I'm so gonna impress them all today. Kazuki! Stop!
The brakes. See, suddenly the brakes. Like what? 35 minutes walk, and now suddenly you're using brakes. You see, I didn't even know he was still using a bike. He was driving a car and he was using a bike. What is going on? World building is completely off the chart here. It's like it's not even important. How you expect me to be immersed with this? Oh wow.
I'm dreaming, right? Kazuki's on a bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still in one piece. I hope you died.
Dude, what the heck? Were you trying to kill me?
Oh, I don't think he has to try that hard. The entire storyline somehow is killing me already.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Yeah, actually he does.
Glad you're not a motivational speaker. Are you okay?
Do I look like I'm okay?
Seriously, man, I wasn't expecting any of this.
I don't know what to expect from any of you, any of this thing.
Both? I'd say I'm surprised that you have nice neighbors, but I'm actually surprised you even have neighbors. Don't you live in a shack or something?
Oh, that's just low, bro. You check the script.
sure. Anyway, we should probably head in. We can't stand around here forever.
Check the script, huh? Yeah, right. There wasn't even an option for me to look whether there's any script.
What? Jeez, can't get any respect around here.
It's 10:09. What a surprise.
Hey, before you say anything, I just want to say it's all his fault.
Let me guess. You had to wake up Sleeping Beauty here, and now you're late. Typical.
What? It wasn't that! Hey! You almost killed me!
You should worry about it.
Wait, what happened? I want to know.
It's a long story.
Actually, it's a short
Now
story.
you're going to have to tell us.
Enough! We're here to talk about the Phantom, not about Akito and Kazuki's bromance.
Whoa, we're not...
Just shut up, will you? Kazuki, take your seat. And Akito, hurry the hell up with your presentation.
Uh-oh. Suzumi's really mad.
And we're still not there
Suzumi's
yet.
right. We need to be very careful about how we go about solving this.
I didn't remember her saying that. Well, I guess I do. And so, on the first meeting, I guess, but that's not what she said, though.
I'm sorry. Today, we'll look at the actions of the elusive criminal known as the Phantom. He's been accused of committing 5 murders in 4 months.
Okay.
The victims are unrelated to one another with no apparent ties, so it will be difficult to find his next target.
Alright.
Currently, there are no witnesses, no motives, and no leads.
Okay. That's the obvious thing.
That doesn't look good.
Are you sure we're only looking for one killer?
That's the point, we can't. Normally, there are cases where there's more than one culprit. I personally believe that the Phantom has only killed 3 people.
What? That's insane!
Interesting, to be at least, yeah.
You've piqued my interest. Now I'm curious.
See, this is an awesome
Hey,
case.
Necro! How you doing, buddy? What do you mean awesome? What's so awesome about people killing somebody? You need a mental check, you know, this game.
Don't forget this is only your conjecture. You don't have anything to back up your claim.
True.
Well, yeah, not exactly.
So?
Figures.
You know that the police and our organization have limited resources regarding this case. I have a feeling that there's gotta be something we're missing. So maybe we should start from a different angle.
Yes. This is all a hunch.
To be honest, this is a bit confusing.
You guys has been nothing but confusing for the past 1 hour, 2 hours. Where's the serious stuff?
I agree, but it's still intriguing.
And this is supposed to be Act 1 of everything.
Oh, I feel dizzy already.
See? Where's the serious stuff?
I hope everyone will get what I'm talking about after I'm finished.
You're not even started. I said, okay. You actually did that. You actually did that. You will probably become the meme, bro. Grab my flip flop with a pointer there. Necro, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope, though. Live the meme, right? Yeah, live the meme, man. Live the meme. The fact that if you make them laugh so hard, if they actually understood the reference that you make, they probably laughed so hard and they won't do it again. They don't want to do it. They'll probably end up being your best friends instead. They're gonna laugh their ass off. Oh man, thanks man. I really needed that. I needed a good laugh. The first site photographed 5 people presumed victim of the Phantom. Okay.
All right. The first victim was Gardner Jesse James Jr., 27 years old. He lived
Wow.
on the outskirts of Forstall.
Jesse James Jr. What the? Yeah, I can bet they would. I can bet the kids would say that. What the fuck? I mean, no one would actually thought of somebody actually saying that using a flip flop, bro. That's funny as heck, man. No one would expect somebody with a flip flop send you. I will send you to Jesus. I mean, who would have thought? No one would have thought of that.
His body was found by his fiancée, Elizabeth. He was tied to his bed and had his chest completely eviscerated. An autopsy indicated his heart was pulled out while he was still alive.
Okay. You don't need to add that dialogue in or that thing in.
Are you okay, Aki?
This cuts every immersion of the seriousness of the entire story.
Yeah, I was just imagining it. Please don't show us pictures of the crime scene.
Actually, it's showing it. It's right there. It's being bullet out by Steam, of course.
Well, I was planning to skip them, but since you mentioned it...
No!
These guys have a sick mind as well, you know?
If you really want to see that, you should look at them after the presentation. Alone.
Anyway, the whole room was soaked in blood, but it was hard to determine whether it happened before
Hey,
or
flip-flops
after the
has
murder.
always been
His
weaponized.
fiancée said that nothing
We
valuable
Asian
was
people
stolen,
were
and the only
so
thing that
afraid of
remained
those
was
things
bloody
when we were
description on
kids,
the
you know?
floor, as well as a small bloody footprint.
Our grandparents will start chasing us with that. That's a nightmare. Flip-flops and coat hangers and belts, you know? Those are just a minor broom, you know? Feather dusters, all those things are deadly weapons. It entice fear, add fear, it tend fear in your character and character stats. Metal ones? Well, we got all those wooden ones, you know, the Japanese wooden flip flops. So those are hard as rock. They're very old, hard, and plastics too. M3SS for the do. Written in blood, huh? Okay. Message. MESSAGEAL-AT. Message a traitor? A traitor? I got a traitor 44. Wow. How do I get that? Ooh. Because it's too simple? Maybe? M3 is 3 is E, and 5 is S. And that's an A. A G was still G. MESSAGE, that's message. 4 for A, T, R, A, I, T, O, R. There you got it.
Huh. That's interesting.
Some sort of puzzle?
You mean that hidden message?
Yeah. The word is message. Traitor. I guess. Message a traitor 44. Maybe?
Yeah, it's hard to tell what it actually says. There are no signs of burglary, and it's impossible
Hard
to
to
say
tell.
whether or not the deceased knew the perpetrator.
What about the murder weapon? You said it looked like the victim's chest was opened? Also, the
Yes.
fiancé sounds
Our
suspicious.
connovation parenting.
Do you think she has anything
Bless
to do
you,
with it?
brother. Bless you, brother. Nobody's gonna mess with the metal flip-flop, eh? Nobody messes with flip-flop in general, man. Even though those flappy rubber, small, the thin rubber ones, those are still painful. You just, you whip it like a whip, man. It still hurts. Painfully hurt.
There's no signs of burglary. And she said nothing was stolen, but we can't confirm or deny this fact.
Yeah, I guess you're right. After all, we usually suspect those close to the victim to be the culprit.
You know what they say. Over half of all murders are carried out by those closest to the victims.
The code is just too simple.
You shouldn't say things like that, Kazuki.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it looked like the victim's chest was torn. The autopsy revealed that it was actually ripped open by bare hands.
Ooh.
What? Are you serious?
Crazy as it sounds, yeah. The police ruled out the victim's fiancée since she couldn't have done anything like that unassisted.
True.
The crime would have had to have been conducted by a heavily built person. Anyway, there's the facts. Any opinions on this? It'll get more convoluted from here on.
Is it going to get even more cruel?
I don't know.
Somewhat. It'll be a bit more confusing as well.
Please continue.
Alright, on to the next victim. Someone discovered a lawyer named Peter Zarnecki in a parking lot.
Ooh.
His body was in his own car. Unfortunately, because the parking lot does not have surveillance, we could not precisely determine when he died. However,
Okay.
the police reported that the day before the murder, he called his wife saying that he would be home late. The last time he was seen was at the law office where he worked. He left around 11 p.m. that day. Police tried to retrace his steps using traffic cams, but to no avail. According to the police record, 3 fingers had been cut off from his right hand, and the cause of death was due to asphyxiation with a plastic bag packed with, and you'll never guess this, helium.
Helium.
Seriously? That's what caught your attention, Kazuki?
Yeah, you have no idea. Helium. What makes you think that when somebody inhales a little bit of helium, their voice goes a little tiny? Because your lungs are just shrink.
Being suffocated by a plastic bag seems like something the Mafia does when someone doesn't pay their bills.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of true. I remember that.
Yeah, the police thought so too, which makes this kind of strange.
So, how does this relate to the Phantom? This all seems so confusing.
That's what he said.
Well, like I said before, this is very strange, and we, don't have any further information on this murder.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. However, there is something else I would like to show you all. I just wanted to show you guys these cases before I explain why I think the Phantom was involved in this murder.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
So there's something that connects these murders together.
Perhaps. I have to say, after the last murder, I kind of have doubts.
Is that why you want this case so badly? Because you're uncertain of the truth?
Yeah, maybe.
Exactly. Hey!
That was uncalled for.
Says the guy who crashes into work on a bike and can't get here on time.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
You guys like this saying so a lot, huh?
Hey, what's that about a bike? I wanna know!
Don't worry, sis. I'll tell you all about it on the way home.
Did you wet yourself? Were you that scared, Kazuki?
Hey, I'm an amazing storyteller.
Well, so far you're deviating from the whole thing. I don't know. I understand this, trying to make me immerse with this character, but I still don't know who they are. That's the problem. I can't be immersed with something that will just pop into my face and then keep popping new things that doesn't really matter and start to divert from the actual thing that they're talking about. How am I? Which one am I supposed to be immersed with?
Can we get back on track? I'm sick of you guys hashing it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely sick of the whole hashing out thing because it doesn't seem to be important.
It was Kazuki's... Never mind.
I know, I understand about character development, but it's not even developing anything because I don't know what the characters are.
Suzumi's right, you guys. We should be focusing
Yeah,
on
who the hell is this, Sumi? How did she fund the whole thing? Who the fuck are you? How do you get into the thing? Who are you? How do you get in here? So far, I don't know. The main character is the one that's actually having a reason to be in this team, in this group. What are you guys in here for? Your sister happens to be doing some charity shit. Why is that? There's no world. The world building is all over the place. They would expect me to be in. They took me 2 hours, all this nonsense, to actually create suspense towards this one particular case that we're about to start. They were supposedly all the interaction is for me to be, acquaintance to this character. Who are they? They haven't explained that from the very beginning. How did they get here? And when suddenly we just pop in, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I don't even know what you do for a living, bro. And suddenly, all I know that you're part of the team. Okay, okay. Sure. And trying to make jokes about the things that we didn't even know was happening. Man, this sucks. Yeah, I wish I could get my money back.
Threats, but nothing out of the ordinary. She also said he didn't talk about work much, so she couldn't think of anyone who would want to murder him.
No, lawyers.
Something isn't right.
I agree. That sounds strange.
Kazuki may be right. This could be a separate homicide.
Yes. Probably because he doesn't want him, you know. I don't know. Election?
Perhaps. The killer was attempting to extort information from him.
Gosh, you've been reading too many murder mystery novels, Kazuki.
Aren't you guys supposed to be investigating murders that unsolved cold cases? Why are you belittling some guy who's reading mystery novels? And those things are not just fantasized. You know, they come to a little bit of research of human psychology. Bruh, it's so weird. Yes, it's always a possibility.
Right. It is a possible scenario.
It just doesn't work. Why the heck are you even listening to this team again? Charity bullshit? You're not solving any cases, and go the fuck out of this room, man. It's so bullshit, bro. It's so bullshit. It's all over the place. No stories all over the place. I'll be just as confused as any of you watching right now who just pop in at this moment of what the heck is going on. And for the past 2 hours and a half already. Almost 2 hours already.
Okay, but what would a killer want from a lawyer?
Information. Because they have a lot of it. They can get them.
That's what we have to figure out.
Exactly.
Perhaps he was defending a client in court.
And the police probably already ruled that out.
That could be possible.
Or maybe someone was seeking incriminating information, which only the victim had access to?
True. Technically, you're saying the same thing that she said.
Did the police verify all the cases Peter was working on?
They're working on it, but it'll take some time for them to go through it all.
I see.
Anyway, so far, nothing else has been found.
Like what? Getting a little confident, are we?
Yeah. We could summarize that Peter was murdered for someone. Duh, Mr. Obvious. Who thought he knew too much.
Huh. I'm surprised. If this is a separate case, then why did the police think this was the Phantom's doing?
True.
There's still a possibility of it being related to the Phantom. Keep in mind that Akito has some new details to share with us later.
Huh? Oh, right. There's a link that combines these murders together.
The next victim is Ernest Montgomery, a 35-year-old linguistics teacher from Sherrington. He was found in his own apartment.
Okay.
The school staff recalled that he didn't show up for work for 2 days and that they couldn't reach him. One of his colleagues, Thomas, visited his house and found Ernest in his private reading room.
Right.
According to Thomas's testimony, Ernest's body was slumped in a chair with his eyes gouged out. A book titled The Blind Owl by Sade Hideya was on his lap.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This is getting too spooky for me.
You guys solving... So the dialogue doesn't make sense again! You guys are involved in murder cases! Police cases, this should be normal for you. This is like the first time they're ever doing all this. Why? Immersion broken all over the place with this stupid dialogue as unnecessary dialogues.
Kazuki?
Yeah, well, that works.
Suzumi, I don't think Kazuki was making fun of the deceased. The title of the book is a bit appropriate, although it seems disturbingly intentional.
I think the book was placed there.
I suppose you're right. I should be used to these things by now.
Yeah, you should.
Despite working here for years, it still hasn't desensitized me to this kind of thing.
I understand
I'm
it, right?
sorry for yelling at you, Kazuki.
Everybody should be. They should be sorry for even trying to even solve a case that the police can't solve. It's so weird. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, I'm up.
Anyway, back on topic. There was a bookmark that pointed to this text. I felt. It was a pleasure which transcended human experience. A pleasure which only I was capable of feeling, and which the gods themselves, if they existed, could not have experienced to such a degree. At that moment, I was conscious of my superiority.
Superiority complex. I am superior.
And I'm pretty sure that the perpetrator left the passage that way because he wanted us to read it.
How so?
I spoke with Thomas and asked if there was something special about the text. He said it didn't ring a bell, but he also said that Ernest didn't like owls.
And what does that have to do with anything?
Why would someone who doesn't like owl buy a book of owls?
Well, the bookmark was in the shape of an owl.
Yeah.
Oh, so it must have been the perpetrator's doing.
This is most likely the case, what with the book being on the victim's lap.
Correct.
Yeah, look at the last line. I was conscious of my superiority.
God complex.
Moving on. No one could determine what the text was referring to. The police failed to find any evidence that a burglary occurred, so we can't tell if Ernest knew the person or not. Thomas said that Ernest didn't have any enemies and his students loved him.
So one of his students?
He must have been a really nice teacher.
So, Akito, is that everything?
There's one more thing. After I spoke with Thomas, I found some information about the author of that book. Apparently, the author also committed suicide by asphyxiation.
Ah.
Why did you have to tell us that? It's so creepy. Now I won't be able
Aki,
to
get the
sleep
fuck
tonight.
out of this office. Seriously, she doesn't even belong here.
One more insult from you, Kazuki, and I swear. And I'm the Queen of England.
You mean his suffocation?
That's really messed up. wonder?
I don't even want to hear.
But...
Well, both cases were strange in my opinion, so well, how should I say it? Yeah, you can say that.
How did you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, but you have to admit it's pretty interesting.
I hate to admit it, but maybe Akito's right here. But we can't jump to conclusions too quickly, though.
Okay.
Hey, I'm right here. Sheesh. Can't you guys wait until I step out of the room before you talk about me like that?
Like I said, we need to keep an open mind to anything here.
I know, right? That's exactly what I was thinking.
I think that's highly implausible, guys.
That would be incredible, though.
I'm going to assume it's going to get even more weird from this point on.
You'll see. The next victim is Professor Lee Xiong of Slateford. He worked in his research lab for mutating symbology and...
Wait. What?
Mutating symbology. It's the study of symbols.
Why couldn't you just say that, big bro?
Anyway, Mr. Xiong was 34 years old. Despite his young age, he was one of the best experts in the field. However, the police never asked for his assistance, and it's a shame that such a talent was squandered.
Wow. First, Akito comes up with a plausible theory, and now you go and say something thoughtful. This day just keeps getting more surprising.
Yes, he did assist the police on some cases, but unfortunately none of it was linked to the Phantom.
Like the bloody message.
If that's the case, why would he have to kill Ernest?
Well, if he planned to kill James and Ernest, he would have to eliminate anyone else that had the chance of cracking the code. On the other hand, he could be playing with the police, or he could just be playing it safe.
What a psycho!
It turns out...
I don't want to hear any single word from that bitch.
Everything is lost.
She's just annoying. She's cutting off the immersion of the entire thing, and I want to know what's going on.
All right then. Akito, can you tell us more about the crime scene?
The professor was found in his home in Slateford on November the 26th. He moved to the town from Niflheim 5 years ago, alone. All his relatives live in Niflheim, and he was known to not be particularly close to anyone in Slateford. Anyway, the research lab workers were unable to reach him, much like Ernest's case, so the staff called the police. The door was locked when the police arrived, so they had to pry it open. Upon opening the door, the professor's body was seen hanging from the ceiling. His hands were nailed to the ceiling with metal pegs. Upon closer inspection, the police discovered a picture of the map of Iscaria. It was on his back with a Masonic symbol, a pierced square, and a compass.
I had the same question.
Well, that's where we reached a dead end. One end of the caliper was pointed somewhere on the restless waters, while the other one was somewhere behind the city of Shozan. Other than that, the police didn't find any signs of struggle. They also couldn't determine if the perpetrator broke into the place or not.
How exactly did the professor die? I believe you were going to tell us this earlier.
Well, I wanted to spare you the gory details. He bled to death. His veins were slashed and his tongue was cut out.
Another bloody victim, huh?
Yeah. A Bloody Chronicles.
And there isn't much to go by. I understand why you didn't want to discuss this in detail.
Yeah.
I think Kazuki has some keen observations on this case, but is holding back on them for now. That's what I think anyway. I'm right, aren't I, Kazuki?
Really? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, her dialogue is so useless.
Easy. Kazuki always has this weird expression on his face. It's kind of cute, actually.
Oh, sorry for being born with that face.
Going back to the task at hand, I have reasons to believe that all the murders are connected, which is why the police have them linked to the Phantom. I am, however, puzzled by one thing.
As to why Akito believes that only 3 murders were committed by Phantom.
Yes, there's probably something Akito hasn't told us yet.
Well, there were unknown variables in all of the murders. Sort of like clues, I suppose. Perhaps each death symbolizes something.
His killing spree seems almost symbolic, don't you think?
I guess.
Like, if Xiang is a map, Ernest is a message, and James is some kind of geographic data, then where does Peter fit in all of this?
The only similar connection we would have is how the author of that book died. Unless Peter wasn't killed by the Phantom.
If James did encrypt some geographic data, what do you think could be on it?
A good Thai restaurant.
Kazuki, focus, please.
They don't have to say that. You don't have to put a voice sign on over that, you know. A simple text saying how she just eye rolled the back. That's enough to know that, yeah, nobody likes that. That's a stupid joke.
Or maybe it's from the perpetrator.
I don't think the perpetrator would be that stupid. It might be something
Yeah,
else
because she
entirely.
is that stupid.
I agree.
Didn't I tell you? This is great. You've had so many theories and I haven't even finished the briefing yet.
I agree. So, what's next, Akito?
Alright, the last victim is Ogun Hyun Ho, a 33-year-old psychologist. Her body was found in the Rosewood Resort, room number 07. Lucky for us, I managed to get a fresh photo from the crime scene.
Come on. We all know you really want to hear this again.
Ogun Hyun Ho was a psychologist at the company Healthcare, which specializes in online counseling, home visits, therapy meetups, and other activities. The police assumed that she was lured into the Rosewood Resort by the Phantom.
He probably had everything planned.
Ew.
Still, it must have been risky. Rosewood Resort is a hotspot for some risque activities, after all.
Yes.
Maybe he's getting cocky?
Yeah. It's also difficult to determine when the murder took place since there are no records of the room being rented out for today.
So the Phantom must have broken into the room.
I believe so. This dude is pretty sneaky.
What about the surveillance cameras?
I found out that the resort doesn't have real cameras. Those are just dummy ones to reassure clients.
What? We should totally report them. That's insane.
Huh. You'd think they'd be in trouble for that. Is there any more information?
Ah, yes. Her body was found in the morning by the housekeeping staff. The person in charge was surprised since she didn't remember anyone renting this particular room. The housekeeper went inside and found Ogun sitting in a chair dressed in a long, white dress. She still looked like she was alive with her head bowed down, and her hands rested on an iron sword, which bore the inscription, "For we are the temple of the living God."
Okay, now this is getting
Her eyes
interesting.
were covered with white bandages, and there were streaks of blood that ran down her cheeks and onto the floor. She was also wearing a necklace with the symbol of a scale.
Oh my god. Why would the killer dress her up like that?
A stage play.
Well said, Kazuki. There must be a reason why the murder was presented this way.
That's so pretty.
Oh, don't I
But
wait?
it's also poisonous.
You're absolutely right, Kaoru. Those flowers are known as the lily of the valley.
Weeping
They're
lilies.
beautiful but deadly flowers. The mere touch of one can cause a fatal allergic reaction.
Weeping lilies.
Even the surrounding water supply is dangerous. Side effects include blurred vision, hallucinations, delirium, abnormal heart rhythm, and ventricular fibrillation leading to death. The police are assuming that her death was caused by these flowers based on the traces in her eyes and mouth. Her heart just exploded.
Did the police confirm that she was poisoned?
Not yet. They're still waiting for the autopsy results.
You could be onto something. Frankly, I don't know what to make of this.
You're not the only
Maybe
one.
the Phantom didn't think much of it. It probably wouldn't show up in the autopsy.
I highly doubt it. The flowers could simply just be a diversion to throw us off track.
You think he did that on purpose?
You put a book on someone's lap on
It's
purpose.
possible.
Things are not often what they appear to be. What may seem unbelievable at first might actually be true. Let's keep that in mind for the future, alright?
According to the report I received, there were no signs of violence, no fingerprints, and no signs of forced entry. Ogun's husband was shocked by the murder. He said that she never had any problems with the patients she treated.
The patients! We could get some information from them. Perhaps there was a common meeting place they all went to.
Oh, right. That completely slipped my mind. I've already asked the manager from Healthcare to check it for me and to email me if he finds anything. Let me check my email to see if he sent anything. Aha! There it is! According to her daily schedule. What? This can't be.
What's wrong, Akito?
She didn't have any appointments that day.
What? How could that be?
I don't know.
But what about the police? You said that the Ogun was about to meet with somebody, right?
Yeah, according to her husband, he said she called saying that she would be late due to an emergency appointment with a patient.
I'm guessing that's why there's no official record of this in her office.
Give me a sec. Ah, here it is. 9:44 p.m.
That's kinda late, don't you think?
That's probably why she didn't make a record of it.
What is it?
Like,
You might be onto something. I don't think that's normal behavior, especially with someone you don't know.
Yeah.
are you saying she knew the Phantom, person really well?
Akito, you need to forward this to the police.
All right, leave it to me.
This is getting really intriguing. If only we could find out who that person was.
Akito, was there anything on her phone regarding this meeting?
Well, the police are currently on the lookout for it. They didn't find it at the scene of the crime.
Of course. That'd be too easy for us otherwise.
That's all I've got. Hopefully, we can come across a lead, because frankly, I'm stuck.
Oh, big bro.
Of course. When I'm leading a case, I always want to do a better job than usual. Wait a second. What do you mean by that, Aki?
Are you going to divulge us with your thoughts now, Akito? We're dying to hear them.
Well, I want to hear your thoughts first. What do you think about these murders? Are they related to each other? And is it possible that we're dealing with more than one person here?
Those are some pretty good questions. I have to admit, some of the murders are different from each other. They lack a certain finesse to them. Take a look at the first murder. How was it described? Precisely, but despite everything, it contained a riddle. The bloody message. Perhaps this was the murderer's first kill, hence the reason for the chaos.
The deeper we analyze this, the more confusing it becomes.
Alright, Kazuki, how about the second murder? Good. And the third murder? I think so too. It was so planned out, it's frightening.
Oh, what about the fourth one?
Kazuki, you gotta try harder.
Yes, you are, bitches. Yes, you are.
See? You can say what's on your mind. I have to admit, I feel exactly the same way about this case. Then... It's just as I thought. This is no ordinary crime. There's a bigger meaning behind it.
So overall, we have 5 themes here. Brutality, predictability, refinement, puzzles, and art.
Wait, but none of them fit together.
That's true. All the victims are different in their own way. What's the connection here?
Not to mention, there's a puzzle at every crime scene. With the exception of the second murder, of course. Although, why would someone put in so much effort to suffocate the victim with a bag full of helium?
Maybe it's a clue. Like the blind owl book that was left behind in Ernest's case. What do you mean by that? Are you serious?
You make a good point. However, we should continue to look at the facts before we jump to any hasty conclusions.
I agree. We should focus on something specific and go from there.
But where do we start? I mean, the first murder also contained a secret message, but we don't know what it was about. Did the killer not make it look the way he wanted it to?
The same people you were thinking of.
Huh?
Yeah, you had to go steal my ideas.
You two really do think a lot.
Yeah, you two really love to work together, don't you? Kazuki, what's the matter?
Hello?
Yes? Yeah, that's totally what I'm saying. Well, trolling is a strong word. I may have misguided the police.
Wow, big bro, you're terrible. How could
Can't say I'm surprised. Aikido, you need to be sure of your opinions. We can't have you wavering on every single thing.
Hey, at least I came clean about it. Doesn't that count for something?
This is an important case, Aikido. You'll need to be more careful next time. Alright, team. There's no time to lose. Kaoru, Aikido, Kazuki, you three will look into the Ogun case, as I suspect Kazuki will want to investigate that one. I think he would need a chaperone, too. After that, you guys can move on to the James case. Hopefully, there will still be a lead that can link this case further. Aikido, I'm guessing you're still in contact with the police?
Affirmative.
Perfect. Please inform us of anything they might find out before we do.
Okay.
Aki and I will review the documents from square one.
For the whole 3
We need to be
hours.
sure that you or the police didn't miss anything. After that, we can focus on the lawyer's murder. If necessary,
Now we can
I need
finally
you to
start
find more
investigating.
information on the case, Aikido.
Understood.
Okay, this meeting is adjourned. As I said, the meeting is adjourned. Feel free to eat whatever you'd like on your own dime. See you all here tomorrow.
Aw, man. First, the meeting takes way too long, and now we have to buy our own food? This sucks.
Don't worry, we'll get free food another time.
I'm already on a shoestring budget this month. Heck, I don't even have shoestrings anymore.
Then stop buying useless crap online. Learn it from me. Limit your spendings.
Useless crap? Those things are for work.
Oh? What kind of things did you buy recently?
Well, I'm the proud owner of a USB coffee warmer pad. It's said that the pad perfectly maintains the temperature of my coffee, and I love it piping hot.
But
Well, it turned out that it didn't work so well, and the coffee ended up getting cold in a matter of minutes.
and this is how Big Bro spends his pocket money so wisely.
Hey, it's not my fault that I couldn't figure out the product description was a lie.
You should be able to smell a lie from a mile away. You're a detective after all.
Dude, at least I'm pumping money in the economy. Seriously, what have you done to help this recession? Save?
Hmm.
Enough! Sheesh! As if it wasn't enough to hear your speech from earlier. Thought you were all starving.
I've lost my appetite. Listening to Akito is always good comfort food. Well, I'm leaving now. See you all tomorrow.
Okay, sis, I'm gonna pack up. You can figure out what we're doing for dinner tonight, alright?
What? But I thought you were taking care of dinner today.
You know I have no money right now. And don't go telling Mom and Dad. I already got in trouble the last time I ran out.
You do realize they give us extra money for food, right?
Wait, what? I always thought I got more because I have to babysit you all the time.
Are you serious?
Do it for me, please. Just this one time.
I'm sorry. This.
This is not the first time you asked.
Well then.
Alright, we're all set. See you all tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow too. This is ridiculous.
Bye! Have a great rest of the day, guys!
Yeah, yes, that goes for you guys too.
Will do. Great job on the work today.
Yeah, I'll be switching a different game afterwards. That'll be it for the day for this particular game. I'm a bit disappointed though. Took me 3 hours, almost 3 hours just to get to the initial point of investigating.
There goes
And
Mr.
we still
Sunshine
haven't
and
started
Rainbows.
the
Would it hurt you to
investigation
be
yet.
a little more enthusiastic?
No, I have nothing to say right now. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Bye, Kazuki!
Mm.
Are you going home soon?
Are you?
Classic Kazuki. Oh, it's nothing. Hey, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Do you want to join me?
You know what? I'll go with her too. And save this here. Wait, hang on. And go to the settings. And save the game. There you go. Okay, done. Whew. And I am out of that game. Hang on.
You really should be more enthusiastic.
Okay. Let's see. I want to see if I can change the game. Where is it? I was so bored with that. Wait, hang on. Chat box here.